Yeah, I can hear you.
Nice to see you again. How are you today?
I'm fine, fine.
Okay, and can you please tell me what did you do today?
I went to school.
And what did you do at your school? Can you please tell me what did you do?
I played PE at my school.
PE. Okay, and how often do you play PE? Can you please tell me how often do you play PE?
I played PE twice a week
Twice a week. Because why?
because it's not a very common subject.
Okay. And what other subjects do you like? Can you please tell me what
I
other?
I like math
Because why?
because I can learn about number.
You can learn about numbers. Very nice. Okay, so we will start where we stopped on our previous class. Okay, now can you please tell me what can you see here in this picture? What can you see it?
I see a dentist.
And how often, can you please tell me how often do you go to see a dentist?
I go to see a dentist once a year.
Once a year. Okay, very nice. And do you think this is enough to go to see a dentist once a year? Do you think that is
Yes,
enough?
yes, it
Okay.
does.
Okay, and why do you think so?
Because 1 year is enough for go to the dentist.
Mhm. Okay, go to the dentist can be okay. Once a year is enough. Okay, now and when was the last time that you were at the dentist? When
I
was
went
the?
to the I went to the dentist last year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what happened last year?
Mm, I don't have a toothpaste.
Okay, and what did you do?
Um, I just drink. I just have a little gem medicine, and then I go home.
Okay, very nice. And what do you think about being a dentist? Do you think this is good? Do you think this is bad? So what do you think about being a dentist?
Yeah, but be a dentist is good
And why? Why do you think so? Why?
because teeth is important for every people.
For every people can be really important. Okay, very nice. And what else is important if you want to be a dentist? Okay, so what else can be really important in this if you want to do this job? Okay, if you want to become a dentist, what else can be really important, let's say for you, if you want to become a dentist? So what else is important for you?
It's important because mm, it's like a small hospital.
Okay, but what is important? What do you need to know if you want to become a dentist? So what do you think? If you want to
We
become a dentist,
we have to learn a lot about teeth and how to do it.
because why?
Because if we do something wrong, we we can have a big mistake.
Okay, we can have some big mistakes. Okay, very nice. And what big mistakes, for example, what would you like to become to be in the future? What job, for example, would you like to do in the future?
I want
What
to
is
be a firefighter.
firefighter? Okay, because why? Because why do you want to become a firefighter?
I want to become a firefighter because I can save people from fire.
And what else? Okay, and what other jobs, for example, are interesting for you? Okay, are there any other jobs, for example, that can be really interesting for you? So, what do you think?
Um, um, I only have firefighter is interesting for me.
Only what you only want to be a firefighter. Okay, and do you know? And how about your friends? Did you ever spoke, for example, with your friends? What do they want to become? What do they want to be when they
No,
grow
I
up?
don't. No, I don't.
Okay, because why? Because
I haven't asked them.
Okay. Now, and what do you think about, for example, being a teacher? What do you think about this job? If you are a teacher, so what do you think about this? What is your opinion about this?
A teacher?
Okay, if you want to become a teacher, okay, so what do you think about this job? Is this job my job? Do you think is it interesting?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, it's interesting.
And why? Why do you think so?
Because I can have a big knowledge
About what?
about 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 the knowledge that we teach.
Okay, about knowledge that we teach. Okay, very nice. Now we have here, okay, this picture. Okay, can you please tell me what can you see? What is something that you can see here in this type of a fish?
I see two monkeys, two cheetah, and two elephants.
And and what do they do? Okay, so can you please tell me, for example, what do they do in this picture?
The cheetah are eat meat. The monkeys is climbing the tree, and I don't know what the elephants do.
Okay, okay, so they are climbing the tree. Okay, and what do you think? Why are they climbing the tree? Why?
Because monkey can climb, and they like climb a tree.
They like to climb the tree. And you, what do you think about climbing the tree? Is this something that is interesting for you?
No, I
Okay.
don't.
And why you don't think so?
Because I can fall.
You can fall. Okay, very nice. And what other things you can do? Okay, what other things are interesting for you to do it?
I want to go to swim.
Because why?
Because I can, because when you swim, you can know what to do when you're drowning.
Okay, so this is something that you know when you are drowning. Okay, very nice. Now let's see, and what other animals? Okay, so we can see here the forest. Okay, so what other animals? What other animals, for example, do you know from the forest? What other animals are interesting to see in the forest for you?
Tiger is interesting for me
Because why?
because tiger has a beautiful skin.
Okay, very nice. Now we have here task. Okay, what do you think? Who has task here in this picture? Who has a task?
Elephant had tusk.
Okay, and what do you think about? I want to ask you, what do you think about this task? Okay, do you find this is something that is interesting? So what do you think about this task? When someone has a task, what do you think about this?
The very it's a very rare item.
Okay, rare item. And why do you think so?
Because we have to because each elephant only have two tusks.
Okay, very nice. And what other animals have tasks? What do you think?
Um, woolly mammoths have tusks.
Woolly mammoths. Okay, very nice. And what do you think about woolly mammoths?
Mammoths.
What do you think?
Woolly mammoth is a very big animal. It's bigger than African elephant.
Bigger than African elephant. Okay, very nice. And what do you think about okay, some other animals that you okay, you can see here in this picture? Do they have a big big tasks? What do you think? Do they have a big tasks? What do you think? Who else can
Yes,
have
it's a
who has a big task?
um uh Let me think. Uh,
What
uh,
what other animals can have a big task? Okay, so who else can have a big task?
um, pig can have a big tusk
Okay, and why do you think so? Why?
because be, because they want to protect themselves from the forest.
Okay, so they want to protect themselves from the forest. Okay, and how they can protect themselves through the forest? What they can do to protect themselves to the forest?
Um, they will use a sharp tusk to kill the animal by running towards them.
Okay, towards them. Okay, very nice. And what animals from the forest are not so dangerous? Okay, so what do you think? What other animals are not so dangerous?
Zebra is not dangerous
And why? Why do you think so?
because zebra just eats grass. It's not carnivore.
It's not carnivore. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look here. Okay, so we have here this now this question. Can you please read this question and give us your answer? Can you please read this question for us and give us your answer, please?
What are teeth for?
Mm-hmm. What are teeth for? For what, for example, people are using, animals use teeth?
Um, they use teeth to make a lot of rare things like the ring. But I don't like doing.
Okay, now let's see. And we have here what other animals also can use teeth? Okay, teeth. Okay, so for what other animals we can use teeth?
Tiger can use teeth.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, now let's see here. Okay, can you please read the question number one? Then give me your
The
answer.
ti the tiger the tiger's teeth were hurting. It couldn't. Did you go up?
Mhm. Couldn't.
Um. Um. uh, Let me think. They can fan up.
Mhm. Okay. Now number two.
My knife was not sharp. I couldn't slice.
Okay. Okay. And what do you think about this woman? What do you think? What she's doing here?
She's cutting an apple.
Cutting the apple. And why do you think? And what she can prepare? Okay, can she prepare lunch? What do you think?
I think she prepared for some dessert.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and what is something that you would like to prepare for lunch?
I would like to I would like to. I would like to went to a restaurant
Okay, because why?
because I can't because I cook very bad.
Okay, okay, very nice. Now let's see we have here number 3. What can you see here in number 3?
I see a snake.
Okay, and can you please, what snake can do?
Snake can use their tongue to um shoot some poisonous water.
Poisoned water. Okay. Now, what do you think okay, about snake? What is your opinion about snake?
Snake is a very long animal.
Okay, very long animal. Okay, and what do you think is this dangerous animal?
No, you don't.
Please say the big sentence. I don't think
I just think that snakes are dangerous
snakes are dangerous. And why? Why do you don't think so? Why? Why you
because
think
only some snakes are dangerous.
some snakes can be dangerous? Okay, now number 4.
A horse doesn't have sharp teeth. It can't um did you go up?
What horses can do with their teeth?
Um they can't they can't wear down.
Okay. Okay, so for example, do you think these teeth are sharp? So what do you think? Are these teeth sharp? What
No,
do
they
you think?
don't.
And why? Why? But I want you to say the big sentence. I don't think.
I
Okay.
don't
Don't
I don't
think
think that horse have sharp teeth
because.
because horse is a herbivore.
Okay. Now let's see. Okay, and we have here number 5. What can you see here in number 5?
You can see an elephant.
Okay, and what do you think about elephant?
Elephant is a very big animal.
Well, what do you think about this animal?
Elephant is a very big animal. They have a big tongue and ear.
Okay, and ears. Okay, very nice. Okay, so they have a big. Okay, and what do you think?
Um, Elephant are almost extinct.
Okay, and what people should do if they want to stop elephants to be extinct?
We have to bring elephant into the safe place that no one lives there.
Okay, because why?
Because only people can hurt them.
Only this. Okay, and how they can hurt them?
They will hunt them for tusks.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, can you please read this sentence about elephants?
The elephant is going to use its tusks. It will be able to um, they will be able to um, you go up.
Hmm?
You go up. There will be um, We were able to crush.
Okay. Next one, number 6.
The sheep of the sheep jaw is not powerful. It won't be able to won't be able to grip.
Okay. To grip. Okay. And of these animals that you saw, which animal here, okay, that you saw, which animal here is your favorite?
Favorite animal is horse because it runs so fast.
Okay, and would you like, for example, if you have a chance, would you like to ride a horse? Would you like to have an opportunity, for example, to ride a horse?
Yes, I will. Because I want to ride a horse once in my life.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's take a look here. Okay, now we have here, okay, this one. Okay, now I want to ask you here, match the pictures with definitions. Okay, can you close your, it's noisy from your background. Your fan is making a lot of noise. Can you please? Okay. Okay.
Okay, I will turn off it. Okay, I do it.
Okay, now match the words and pictures to or definitions. Okay, so we have here pictures and definitions. I want to ask you, can you please tell me in the picture number 1, what can you see it? Okay, picture A.
I can see a bicycle and a car.
Okay, so how do we call this axle, spoke, transportation, rotate? Road, rim, transfer, hole, traction, gear, green, technology. So what do you think? What is this?
This is transportation.
Okay, this is transportation. Okay, what type of the transportation do you like to use? What is the type of transportation that you usually like to use?
I would like to use a motorbike.
Motorbike. Okay, and why? Why did you choose motorbike?
Because it's easy to drive and is cheap. It is cheaper than a car.
Cheaper than a car. Okay. Now, and what is expensive transportation type of the transportation? What type of transportation can be really expensive?
Private plane is very expensive.
And why? Why do you think so? Why?
Because we have to spend billions of dollars to have it.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and now let's see B. Okay, it's noisy again from your side. It's really noisy from your side.
I don't think I can hear anything noisy.
I can hear some people from your back. Okay, from your back. Okay, can you please?
I close my window.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, C. What do you think? What can you see in the picture C?
I see an axle of 2 wheels.
And what do you think about this? Would you like, for example, to have this one?
No, I don't.
And why?
Because if I have this, there's no bicycle to us, so I can build it.
Okay. Now let's take a look. Okay, and we have here this question. Now, can you please read this question for us and give us your answer?
Why are wheels important?
So why, for example, wheels are so important? What do you think?
Because wheel is one of the most important parts of the car. Wheels make every transportation move, so they won't be useless. If we have a lot of machines but don't have wheel, it will be useless.
Useless. Okay, very nice. Okay, and what do you think about living without wheels? Is can people live without wheels? What do you think?
Um, if this life live without wheels, the life will be a lot harder. We don't have anything to move. We have to walk. We don't have any bicycle like a four-way back. So so the main transportation can be horse.
Okay,
Our word can become the word in the past. Not a lot of technology like that.
okay. Now let's take a look here. Okay, that is really nice. Now we have here this. Okay, transportation. Now let's take a look on this picture. What can you see here in this picture? What can you see it?
I can see a tent.
Okay, and when do you usually put a tent? When do you usually have a tent?
I don't have a tent.
Okay, and when, for example, when would you like to use a tent? When?
I would use a tent when I go camping.
Because
Because because the tent is like a small house. We can sleep in there. I can play in there.
Okay, very nice. And with whom, for example, would you like to go to sleep in a tent? Would you like to go, for example, go camping with your family, go camping with your friends? With whom would you like to do that?
I would like to camping with.
I would like to.
I would like to go with my family.
Okay, because
Because because I can see a lot of view. Because I can go into a long travel.
Okay, very nice. Now, let's take a look. Okay, now we have here this circle the correct answer. Can you please read this sentence number 1 and give me your answer?
The 6-meter rod on the side of the wheels are the is rims.
Yes, it's rims. Okay, so these are rims. Number 2.
We need to the wheat to make flour. We have to grind the wheat to make flour.
Okay. Now, number 3.
The outside part of a wheel is called the axle.
Axle. Okay.
Axle.
So, okay. Number 4.
The wheel.
The wheels.
The wheels. The wheels transfer on their rods.
Okay. Okay, now we have the wheel transport on the roads. Okay, now transfer on the roads. Okay, now can you please tell me, okay, where, for example, would you like to go? If you have one opportunity to go somewhere, where would you like to go?
I would like to go to America by plane.
Because why?
Because I want to see the statues of liberty.
Statue of Liberty. Okay, and why do you want to see Statue of Liberty? Why?
Because it's almost the biggest, almost the biggest statues in the world. It's just it's just not the biggest.
Okay. So almost the biggest statue in the world. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, now picture number 1 here. Write the missing word. Okay, you can write in the chat box. Now, can you please tell me what can you see here in this? Okay, in this picture, can you please tell me what can you see it?
I can see a car riding not very straight.
Okay, and what do you think about this car? Okay, do you think this car? So, what is your opinion?
This car is very the people ride this car not have very experience.
Okay, and why do you think so? Why do they not have experience in this field? Why?
Because people have more experience of riding car, they won't ride like this.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and what other experience they can have? Okay, well, okay, for example, what other experience would you like to have? If you can choose, what other experience would you like to have?
I would like to have a motorbike. When I was
No, I didn't ask you this. I asked you about your experience. What experience would you like to have? What is something that you would like to do? Okay, what experience?
I would like to have a lot of experience of motorbike.
Okay, and why?
Because I can ride motorbike fluently and carefully.
Carefully. Okay, very nice. And what other things would you like to do? Okay, so what other things, for example, would you like to do it?
I would like to play chess.
Play chess because
it's a very good board game or sport.
Okay, very nice. And we have here number 2. What can you see here in the picture number 2? What can you see it?
I see a car, a bicycle, and a bus.
Okay, and a bus. Okay, very nice. And what do you think about this? Okay, I want to ask you, what do you think about these vehicles? Which of these vehicles do you like to use, for example, when you travel to another city? Okay, can you please tell me, which of these vehicles do you like to use?
I would like to use buses.
Okay, because
it's cheap and I don't have to ride.
Okay, cheap and you would like to ride it. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, and which of these vehicles you don't like it?
I don't like cars because it can make a lot of accident or air pollution.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see number 3. What can you see in the picture number 3?
The truck. They see a truck.
Okay, truck. And for what do you like to use a truck? For what is something that you like to use a truck?
I would like to use a truck when I want to move a big things.
Big things. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, we have here. Okay, and what big things would you like to move? What is something that you would like to move?
I would like to move the bed.
Okay, very nice. And why? Why do you want to move the bed? Why?
Because move because I cannot move this bed for the new home. So I must use a trunk.
Okay. And what do you think about driving a truck? Would you like to try to drive a truck?
I don't like to drive a trunk because it's like the same as the car. It's made a lot of air.
A lot of air. Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, and number 4. What can you see here in the picture number 4?
I can see a lot of gear. A lot of gear are doing something, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, and this is like some machine. What do you think about these machines?
I don't know what machine is this.
And would you like to try to see this machine?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and why? Why?
Because I also want to be a designer.
Okay, designer. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And can you please tell me? Okay, we have here designer. Okay, now now let's see. Okay, what are the uses and benefits of bicycle? For what people like to use a bicycle?
Bicycle is a very good sport. We can ride it. So the second thing is a bicycle don't make air pollution. The third is a bicycle is cheaper than others.
Okay, okay, very nice. And for example, for what do you like to use your bicycle?
I want to use a bicycle to go to school. My school is near my house.
Okay, near your house. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, and how often do you like to ride your bicycle?
I would like to ride a bicycle twice a week.
Okay, now let's see. And we have here twice a week. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, we have here clean transportation. Why is important to have a clean transportation? What do you think?
This is a bicycle. I think it's a weird bicycle that I have ever seen in my life.
Okay, very nice. And now let's see. Let's take a look. Okay, now we have here. Okay, this text. Okay, can you please read this text?
Bicycles are one of the most popular forms of transportations. There are more than 1 billion bicycles in the world. People use them for transportation and also for recreation, racing, and haul supplies, letter, or package. One of the first bicycles was made in Germany in 1817. It did not have pedal. The rider sat on a wooden platform and pushed the ground with his feet. Something about the bicycle was similar to modern bicycle, but I thought I was
okay. Okay, continue from here to here.
The wheels had spoke like our bicycle. The bicycle frame was also similar because it was attached to each wheel axle.
Okay. Now let's see. And what do you think? What do you think when you read this text? What do you think about these bicycles?
This bicycle is very old.
Okay. Okay, very nice. And why do you think so?
Because it is made in 1817.
Okay. And what were the first bicycle like? Okay, can you please tell me? What were the first bicycle like?
The first bicycle is like a wooden platform, and I have to use the leg to push it.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and but what do you think about this text in this picture? What is your opinion about this text? Is this text interesting for you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, and why?
Because I have a bicycle over my brother's room. I ride it out very often.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and we have here this this text. Okay, can you please read from here to here?
Okay. In 1860, Pigeons were added to the bicycle. This bicycle had very large front wheel. Later, people added the chain and gear to control how fast bicycle could go. Bicycle need brakes too. In the late 1800s.
800 and 1800s 1800s 1800s
1800s.
Mm-hmm.
Rims brakes were invented. These brakes stopped the bicycle with a pad that pressed against the rim of the wheel. No. Okay, that's enough.
Okay. Now, I want to ask you, what do you think about technology? Is technology important?
Yes, it does. With technology, we can make a lot of invention like today.
Okay, a lot of inventions for today. Okay, now let's see. And what other inventions do you think are good? Okay, so what other inventions and technologies are good in your opinion? What do you think?
Could you say again?
What other inventions and technologies are good? What is something that are good? What type of the inventions and technologies are good? What do you think?
The invention, the best invention is the invention of a motorbike.
Motorbike. Okay, very nice. And why do you think so? Why motorbikes, for example, are interesting invention to you? Why?
Because in my country, every house at least have two motorbike.
Okay, it has at least two motorbikes. Okay, and for what do you like to use your? Where do you like to go with your motorbikes? Where do you like to go?
Like to go to. I would like to go to my countryside.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's see. And why? Why do you like it?
Because in the countryside, I can do a lot of old things in the past.
Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, so we have here. Okay, what other types of technology do you know? Can you please tell me what other things, for example, do you know?
Um. Um. What old thing do you know?
What other types of technology do you know? Do you know?
The technology of cars.
Of cars. Okay, and why? Why do you think? Why do you think are important?
Because car is one of the most important vehicle in the world. Cars can let us travel a further distance.
Okay, very nice. Further distance. Okay, and where can you go, for example, with cars? Where do you like to go?
I would like to go to another province.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's see. And why? Why do you like it?
Because I want to know a lot more traditional about other place.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and we have here this technology has continued to improve bicycles. The seats, steering gears, and wheels have all changed. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, now we have here from here. Let's try to read from here to to here. Okay, let's try to read from here to here.
Bicycles are very clean kinds of transportation. So many cities try to encourage people to use them. Workplaces have bicycle racks for people to keep their bicycle. The special bicycle line on the road that makes bicycle riding faster, so that more people can use their bicycle instead of cars. Wait.
Okay, now, okay, so what do you think? Okay, so we have here keep their bicycles. We have here special bicycles. Okay, why is important to have a special bicycle?
Um, bicycle.
Mhm,
Special bicycle.
Okay, okay. Now, why special bicycles?
Uh, we don't need special bicycle
Okay, because why?
because normal bicycle is already so good.
Okay. Okay, now we have here the space. Okay, can you please read from here to the end?
There are special bicycle line on the road. This bicycle riding is fast, safer, so that people can use their bicycle instead of car. Some city like Montreal have program for people to share public bicycle. People pay to use them and then park them in in other station in other station for someone else to use. The city of Hangzhou, China, have one of the largest bicycle sharing program. More than 60,000 public bicycles are used there, and they are used. Then they are going to increase that number to 175,000 by 2020. In Copenhagen, so 36% of people now use bicycle to get to work. The city officials say the number will increase in 50% to 50%.
Okay, very nice. Now 50%. Okay, now what do you think about using a bicycle as a vehicle? Okay, instead of cars. So what do you think about this suggestion?
This suggestion is very good
Mm-hmm.
because car make a lot of air pollution, but bicycle don't. And bicycle own have a cheaper size and it's good for our health.
Okay, so this is something that can be really good for our health. And what else can be good for our health?
Um, Doing exercise can be good for our health
Okay, and why?
because um because we need to do morning exercise to keep fit.
To keep fit. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and what other things people can do to stay fit? Okay, so can you please tell me what other things people should do to stay fit?
People should eat a lot of vegetable or good food.
Okay, because why? Because
Because vegetable has a lot of vitamin.
And what type of the vegetable? What type of the vegetable do you usually like to eat? What type of the vegetable?
I like to eat cabbage because with cabbage I can make a lot of delicious food.
Okay, a lot of delicious food. Okay, very nice. Now, let's see. Okay, each cities make it easier for cyclists. Many more people will ride bicycles. Bicycles are here to stay. They will help us keep transportation clean. So what other things can keep us transportation clean? Okay, what other transportation we can use to have a clean, let's say, streets, etc. So what is something?
We use bicycle or go for a walk.
Okay, okay, very nice. Okay, and why? But vehicles, what type of the vehicles?
So the vehicles I don't use machine.
Okay, but vehicles, do you? What other vehicles do you can use it? What other vehicles, for example, are interesting for you to use it?
I would like to use motorbike.
Motorbike, because why? Because
Because it's cheaper than car.
cheaper.
I can and I don't have to like sitting in a room like a car.
Okay, now let's see. And where, for example, what other vehicles would you like to use and go to use it? Okay, so what other vehicles, for example, you would like to use it? Okay, are there any other vehicles that you would like to use it?
I would like to use. I would like to use. I would like to use bicycle again.
Okay, but what? Oh, but just bicycle. Would you like to use, for example, train? Would you like to use bus? What else would you like to use it?
To use one bicycle.
But
One
what?
deep.
No,
What?
no. What other, for example, would you like to go to school by bus? Would you like to go school by train? What other vehicles, for example, you can use it? What other vehicles are interesting for you to use it?
I can use cars.
Cars. Okay, why cars?
Because cars is faster than motorbike.
Okay. Now let's take a look. Okay, and your parents, what type of the vehicles do they like to use?
They like to use car because it's convenient.
And how often, for example, your family use cars? How often do they like to use cars?
They like to use. They like to use car.
How often? How often do they like to use every day? So how often? How often?
They use car twice a day.
Twice a day. Because
They want to. They have to go for a walk.
they want to go for a walk. Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is something that they would like to use it. Okay. Now, okay, so we can stop here. Can you please tell me, do you have any questions for me about today's class?
No, I don't.
Okay, thank you so much for joining my class. And I definitely want to see you next time. I wish you a nice day. Please practice to say longer sentences, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I wish you a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye.